We're talking about this year, taking your power back. It also means taking your control back, and getting that structure, those routines together really can make a big difference. Let's talk priorities. How have they changed for so many people?
Priorities have changed for so many people because now there's time to slow down. Especially in America, there have been sort of this idea of almost a toxic productivity, that hustle culture that everybody embraces. Almost everybody loves talking about how busy they are and how they're working 7 days a week. Well, the pandemic has given us the time to actually go inward more. Think about, what do I really want out of life? And really basically embracing this idea of values-based living rather than just goals, 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 and bucket list items. So what's happened is I've actually known a lot of people during the pandemic who have had more time to pursue their hobbies, who have had time to actually go after their passion projects, even started new businesses during the pandemic. And so I think this idea of prioritizing and doing the things that really matter to us is really what we're seeing more of. And I think it's wonderful because it's not always about work and productivity, identifying who you are all the time.
Dr. Judy, I love this because I've been saying for so long that people have to find things that they love to do. I mean, there are certain things during the pandemic you cannot control. But there are some things, lots of things, still in our sphere of control. Go out and do it. Finish a project you've been saying you're going to finish for the last 2 years. Start a new project. Let's talk about good routines. I mean, is it too late now?
Not at all. I think that sometimes people think, okay, well, I still never got a good routine together during the throes of the pandemic. Now that we're starting to slowly emerge, what am I going to do? But I always say, don't should all over yourself. Stop saying the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, because healthy habits can start anytime. And I think that people should know that it does take about 3 to 4 weeks before a habit feels really easy for you. So don't get frustrated with yourself if the first few days you're still having a hard time doing it. But just decide on one healthy thing to do each day. Start small. Talk to people in your community. Let them know, because sometimes we need that accountability. So if you tell somebody, I'm going to start exercising at least 20 minutes every day, you're more likely to do it. So lean on those quality social relationships that you spent time building in the last few months in the pandemic to start those healthy routines today.
That's great. And Dr. Judy, before you go, tell us about your podcast.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Ian. I love being able to do my podcast. My podcast was a pandemic baby. It started in March of this year, and it's called Supercharged Life with Dr. Judy, and it's all about providing people with practical and scientific tips to live their lives better each and every day. So we talk about all kinds of topics, from wellness to mental health, physical health, productivity, and motivation. And I interview some amazing guests who spill the beans about the stories that they've lived through and also give their best advice for the listeners of my podcast. So please do check it out, subscribe, download, and tell your friends.
Dr. Judy, author of Stop Self-Sabotage. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ian.